This episode of the podcast is brought to you by the Tattooed Traveler YouTube channel. Join award-winning TV host and travel expert Todd Newton as he takes you coast to coast and around the globe to destinations like Paris, Rome, Bangkok, Hollywood, Mexico, New York, and so many more. Experience all the world has to offer by visiting thetattooedtraveler.com or subscribe on YouTube at The Tattooed Traveler.
Welcome to the Todd Newton Morning Show podcast, featuring weekly highlights from the most talked about show on the FM dial. Now, with the talk that will keep you talking, here's Todd Newton and Maria Todd.
Oh, this is where the conversation gets good. I can already feel it thickening up in here. Todd Newton Morning Show with Maria Todd. ToddNewtonMorningShow.com, our website. We're discussing this Twitter thing where they surveyed a bunch of their users and said, hey, tell us about some of your weirdest dates, your most bizarre dates. So I read you those, and Maria and I are going to share ours here in just a moment. Can I tell you, Maria, what's coming up on Monday? We got a big day here on Monday. So Sunday is National Magic Day. So on Monday, we're going to be joined by magician and illusionist Mike Super. Mike Super was a finalist on America's Got Talent, and he won that show, The Illusionist, on NBC. So he's going to be joining us, and we're just going to find out, like, how do you get into magic? How do you become good at it? You know, I don't want to press him too hard, but I do want to see, like, how far he'll go with the whole magic is real thing. You know what I mean? Because,
oh, Lord.
Well, I was watching some of his YouTube clips, and when he was on America's Got Talent, like, he blew Howie Mandel away, because he does the big stage illusions as well as the close-up stuff. And he's
that's what gets me, is the close-up magic.
Yeah, when it's right in front of your face. It's like,
it's like, how can I not see that?
Right. I mean, so I hope you join us for that. Monday, magician Mike Super will be joining us. That'll be a great conversation. And what else do we have? Oh, yeah. All right. So and then we'll talk about the Tony Awards, too, on Monday. The Tony Awards are Sunday night over on CBS, the 75th Annual Tony Awards, live from Radio City Music Hall. A couple of the favorites. Favorite to win Best Play is the Lehman Trilogy. Haven't seen it. I haven't seen a Broadway show since before the pandemic.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, I used to love Broadway, but I got to get back. Best Musical, favorite to win is A Strange Loop. And going to be some nice performances, too. Andrew Garfield will perform. Jennifer Hudson will perform. So that'll be
something. Be nice.
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool. The Tony Awards, Sunday night on CBS. All right. You first, my lady. Let's hear your weird date story.
I'll tell this one because it's fun.
Okay.
A guy picked me up in a stolen car, but I didn't know it was stolen. I should have known it was stolen because he had to start it with a screwdriver.
Oh!
But what he said to me was, hey, me and my brother were working on my car. We didn't get finished, so I didn't get a chance to get the ignition cap back on. So I'm kind of like, okay, because I know a little bit about cars. And I'm like, yeah, you do need to put that back on, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we go out. We go shoot pool. Go have a little drinky drink, a little bit of stuff to eat. As we're coming out, it's like a old-time entertainment district, so police actually walk the beat.
Right.
They don't ride in patrol cars. So this cop is walking by the car. He pulls me back in the bushes with the whole finger be quiet sign, and then we go get in the car. We duck down because the cop turns around. He's coming back. We're hiding out. And I'm thinking to myself, why are we hiding? I didn't want to see the screwdriver near you. Think the car is stolen. I'm very naive, so I'm like finally going, wait a minute. So he starts driving. I'm yelling at him, and we're arguing about this. I find him like, let me out. He literally lets me out on the freeway. Luckily, I was only one exit from my house. The state troopers pull over.
Yeah.
Ma'am, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just walking this one exit. My date had this freaking stupid car, and I'm just trying to get home. Oh, okay. And they drive off and let me walk.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
You are listening to
The Todd Newton Morning Show with Maria Todd.
Our wildest dating stories. So the guy picks you up in a stolen car. you say, once you find out, you say, let me out of here. He pulls over on the side of the freeway. You're an exit away from home. And the state troopers see this young lady walking and they pull over and they don't even give you a ride home?
Nope. Oh, I guess like, you're okay? Okay, bye.
So was there a date number 2 or no?
No.
Oh, man.
There wasn't even another phone call.
Wild stuff. The reason Maria and I are sharing these, shall we say, revealing looks into our past is because Twitter did this great reveal of some of the weirdest dating stories. I think my weirdest dating story happened when I was a young guy, maybe 19, 20 years old, and I was working in this nightclub when I probably shouldn't have been. Spinning records, old school. When DJs actually spun records,
Like you're a real DJ.
Oh, yeah. I was on the wheels of steel, baby. Wheels of steel. And there was this young woman that would come in frequently. Young, blonde, fair-skinned woman. Beautiful, beautiful. And all the guys called her Casper, and I thought that wasn't very nice. I mean, she can't help it if she's pale. But I thought she was beautiful. So I finally worked up the nerve to ask her out. And boy, I'd give anything to be able to remember her name. But, time and fine red wine have made that name just evaporate.
Disappear.
But so I asked her out, and she agreed. And one night after I got done spinning records, we were going to go to this little diner that was just down the road from the club. And we're talking 1:32 in the morning by this point, but that's all right. We were in the, it was the club scene. This was like noon to most
when you're
people.
Young and you're clubbing. Yeah, you're always going out to breakfast after.
So we get in the car. I open the door for her, and she gets in and she reaches over and unlocks my car door, and I'm thinking, well, this is going well. And it's kind of a quiet drive, 1.5 miles or so. We get to the diner. And we walk in, and I can still remember the bell on the door ringing, just to kind of alert the waitresses that somebody new was coming in. We sit down, and we weren't there longer than 30 seconds when her eyes just start scanning the diner. They were probably, and I wrote about this in my book, Life in the Bonus Round. If you want, that's not a shameless plug, but if you want a more detailed account, you can get one there. But she starts looking around, and this look of fear overtakes her. And I ask her, is something...
Why?
Well, I ask her that. I say, is something wrong? And she says, they're all here. And I look around the diner. I see a couple of cooks, a couple of truck drivers, maybe 1 or 2 other people from the club. I said, who?
Right.
She said, the spirits, they follow me wherever I go. I'm like, the spirits?
Ooh.
And the waitress comes over and we order. And I remember she ordered pancakes and I ordered pancakes. And as soon as that waitress left, this woman, Maria, grabs my car keys, runs out the door. And all I remember is sitting there in shock, watching my taillights peel back down the road. She was scared of ghosts in the diner and she left me there. Speaking
with
of
your
stolen
car.
Cars, but you know what? I'll tell you this. Best damn pancakes I ever had. No lie. And see, this is exactly why you need to subscribe to our podcast. So you don't want to miss any of this gold. You kidding me? We're the Best of the Todd Newton Morning Show with Maria Todd podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. So subscribe and rate and review today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for being part of the conversation. Subscribe now so you never miss a beat. For more Todd and Maria, visit ToddNewtonMorningShow.com. The Todd Newton Morning Show podcast. Great talk that will keep you talking. Produced by the host with the most, LLC. All rights reserved.